stage. You ought to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off your ass, there's lots you can do. You wanna learn something and watch how I move, but they don't wanna do shit. They wanna be spoon-fed like a little baby. That shit is crazy, boy. Change up your mindset. I get 3 days worth of work done in just one. 727 mindset is the hustle for us. You get it?
Hey, what's up, Shark family? This is Alex Corona.
And I'm Jamie First.
And this is the 727 podcast, and today we're coming at you from headquarters. So today, what are we talking about, Jane?
We are talking about how you should not be a secret agent in no way, no shape, no form, and you must be found. So I actually have a great story of that. But tell us about how that relates to us in our real estate business.
So before we even get started, we're going to be having a costume party on October 30th, and it's open to everybody. So if your kids, I don't care if you want to bring your dog, it starts at 6 o'clock, 6 to 8:30, always goes above and beyond. We're going to have free tacos, free drinks, obviously stuff with the
candy,
kids,
games,
all
fun,
kinds of prizes,
music, costume contests.
A lot going on. So hopefully you guys come out, check us out, come to our events. You'll be able to get one of our VIP bracelets. That way you can come to the Taste of Blue Island and skip the line. How would you guys like to do that? So back to our program. What we were talking about is you got to get yourself out there. You think that you're going to go into business, or you're going to go get this license, or you're going to go pass this class, and all of a sudden, you're going to get this windfall, and, it's just going to start raining on you. I got something coming for your ass. It's not going to happen. You got to get yourself out there. I don't care what it is that you do, and you got to get that out of your head. Is like, what are people going to think? What are my family going to think? What are my friends going to think? What am I going to post about? Post about your life, post about what you're out there doing, post about, what you like to do, and then mix in a little bit about your business. People want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust and relate to. So if, you like a certain thing and you're putting it out there, guess what? You're going to attract the right people into your life and into your business. So that way, what it creates is more business for you, more money, and helps grow your company and helps people know that what it is that you do out there. How many of your own family members, your own friends don't even know that you have a business, that they're out there purchasing the same items that they can be purchasing from you, from your competition, because you're afraid to post that you sell whatever it is that you sell, or you do whatever it is that you do. Can't be scared. You cannot be a secret agent. You cannot think to yourself, oh, I got my license now, business is just going to come. It doesn't work like that. Like I said earlier, I don't care what business you're in, you have to promote it. You've got to get yourself out there and not worry about these people. They're not putting money in your pocket or food on your table. So what are you so afraid of?
I truly think there's so many big things in the little tiny details to be said. There's something to be said about that. So I'll give a few examples. Yes, I find a lot of times, especially when we have new agents who are not very exposed on social media, they feel like they're always waiting for the right moment to make the right post. But just simply telling people and spreading the word about what it is that you do, where you do it, letting them know, passing out your card, having a presence of that, the business is just going to come to you. A lot of times now, Alex is telling me, sometimes it's worth it to, instead of going through a drive-through, walk into a business, wear a name tag. He wears his name tag all the time, where then it's going to spark the conversation. Everyone and their mother wants to talk about real estate. So they'll see his name tag, and then all of a sudden it just sparks up a conversation. As you can see, I need to get better at that. Like, I have a name tag now. I have to start wearing it and walking into places and generating those conversations. There's so much accidental business that may give you what they call that FU money, because you're actually just putting your name out there by walking into a room and having those conversations. You've gotten clients. I've gotten clients at Discount Tire.
Anything, putting out a sign. Everything I do. Yesterday I was back here, putting up the sign back here with EXP and putting up some webbing, and a guy walks in. I do everything with a good attitude. Was I pissed off earlier? Yes, I was a little down that we are a little bit further ahead on the decorating. But once I got my mind right and I got my attitude out of the way and I'm doing it with a good attitude, guess what walks through the door? Somebody that wants to sell their house. And I mean, It's that simple. You do these things with a good attitude, and the more you put out there, the more you're going to get back. And if you have that attitude, like Jamie was saying, when I go to the gas station, instead of just waiting for my gas to pump, I'm putting magnets on other gas pumps. I'm putting my cards at other gas pumps. I'm being strategic and purposeful with my time, habit stacking, making sure that I'm not wasting any single second of my life. Every single day, I have a process to make sure I get ready. I'm putting on my pin, I make sure I got my pop socket on my phone. I got my name tag on. I'm being that person of authority. So that way, when I'm going out there, people want to talk to me. People want to talk about real estate. People are wondering, what is it that this guy does? So it's very important to stop being that secret agent. If you're on a Zoom call, don't be afraid to turn on the camera. If you can't be yourself with the people that love and trust and that are in your life and they're surrounded around you, and you're worried about, I don't have makeup on, or I got my pajamas on, or I don't care what it is, that's on you. Start showing up, right? So to me, it's like the more you do that, the more it makes you scared. Like, who cares what somebody sees me in or what I'm wearing?
But the confidence, the messes with your confidence level, just going about, you're standing in a room at a party. If you think to yourself, how many people in this room know what I do for a living? And if that is not like all of them, you need to have this conversation.
When you see me go to a party, you're going to see everybody. And I'm not saying, I'm out there talking about, hey, you want to buy a house?
Not at all. You're
like,
talk real estate.
Hey, I'm Alex.
Like
nice
friends.
to meet you. What's your name? And start meeting some people. Your network is your net worth. So if you got a good network and you know how to tap into it, I mean, the sky is the limit. But if you're showing up to these parties and you just hide in the corner and you don't talk to anybody and, you're afraid, guess what, man? Your life is literally going to suck. Like, I can't tell you how bad you're missing out, because every day I get so excited to wake up because, one, I know I'm going out there, I'm going to change somebody's life every single day. Like, you think I'm not going to be excited that I know every single day I'm going out there and I'm changing lives? Of course I am. And most importantly, I'm putting it out there. So that way other people know that it's possible, that one person can change one person's life every single day. If they have a certain mindset, if they have a certain attitude, if they got a certain swagger, right? But if you're not getting yourself out there and are the secret agent where nobody knows what it is that you do, or you got your license and now you're scared to ask for business, it's going to be a rough ride, baby. It's going to be tough where you're going to have to find something new. People expect that when they get this, it's just all going to fall into place. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work unless you work.
Let's talk about the example that we had last night. Okay, so every single year before Halloween, Alex loves to take the kids to a Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween is just awesome. He finds new ideas for animatronics for our events, props. I always find
inspiration is everywhere. That's all I'm looking for.
Sometimes we make our costumes, sometimes we buy them, sometimes we add to the costumes, things of that sort. So last night, he's like, okay, it's super late. We only have literally 35 minutes to get there before we think they're closing. And I'm like, I'll meet you out there. Great. So I actually even put in the navigation in the car, Spirit Halloween. Okay, let's go. So we go, and I'm driving, and I'm literally like, where the fuck is it? So I call him, and he's like, I don't see it either. So it wasn't. Spirit Halloween occupies spaces around our community, and they're generally the same spaces every year, but it's usually another store or maybe a vacant storefront or something like that. So we go to where we thought it was. Then we go to where Google Maps said that it was. We're literally, him and I are driving around last night with the kids, almost 9 o'clock at night, trying to find the Spirit Halloween. So he randomly stumbles upon it. So now we're running in there, trying to make sure that we get in there on time. But point being is this, your Spirit Halloween, you come around one time a year. Shame on you for everything online and on Google Maps, not having the direct location of where you're located for 2024 to where someone like me and you could find them. That's losing business. And as a business owner, it's like, hello, can't be a secret agent. Otherwise, there's going to be business that you lose out on.
You have to make sure you're going through all your platforms and you're putting the right addresses and the right websites and the right links. If these things aren't working, your system is broken. So just like Jamie was saying, we're driving around in circles to the point where we gave up. And not only us, other people. We saw other people doing the exact same thing we were doing. It was like this train of people that were just driving around in circles. And to the point where we gave up. Jamie's like, okay, I'm going to go get food. I was like, all right, I'll meet you at home. And I started driving home. And I'm like, you know what? There's one more place that might work for these guys. Like Jamie was saying, usually it's empty storefronts. And I drove past one last place. I looked over and I'm like, holy shit, there it is. So I called Jamie. I said, hey, I found it. Let's meet over there. I told her where it was. And again, you have to be able to be found. You can't think you're going to have a business without a website, without a Facebook page, without an Instagram, without a LinkedIn, without a Twitter, you need everything. You need to make sure that you're getting yourself out there in front of as many people as possible. And right now, the attention is on the people's phones. So if you're not getting that attention on people's phones, that's what you're looking to do. You got to make sure, like, who is your target audience, right? Who's my avatar? Who am I targeting? So that way I can get the right customers to contact me, and most importantly, get them to buy my product.
Being able to locate, being able to be located, to be found, to be able to be contacted. There's a time when there's a difference if you put like office number on the MLS or cell phone numbers and things like that. Put it out there so then that way they can find you. Even the phone numbers that I was calling last night for Spirit Halloween goes to an 888 number. You can't call a location. And every time I clicked on the button where it says, do you want to hear about the locations? I clicked on that and then it says, go online. Well, I'm driving. So it's like, we kept running into little things. So it's like, I hate to have situations like that, but I love to have problems like that where we have to solve so we can understand that is something that's an issue and other people could potentially be going through that with us. So you don't want to be a secret agent. You want to be found. Tell people what you do.
Create a platform for everything. And whatever's working the most for you, stick with that and go all in. I'm not telling you got to spend money on ads, at least not yet, but start getting that traffic, in the door, start getting them to call you. And most importantly, like I said, just get yourself out there. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, what do I post? I don't have anything to post. I promise you, I don't give a damn what business you're in. I don't care if you're making fries at McDonald's. Record yourself making them damn fries. Talk about the process. Talk about how long you're going to cook those fries and what's the best amount of time that those fries can be cooked for to come out the tastiest, and the right amount of salt to put on them, and how to scoop them up and put them into the package and put them in the bag, and how fast can I get them out to my customers. I mean, something as simple as that. Whatever process that you have, record it. Put it out there. Create a YouTube page. Trust me, there's other people that are going to want to know how it is that you do what you do. But if you don't even give people the opportunity, you'll never know. Give yourself that. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your business. You owe it to your family. You owe it to the life that you're looking to live. I promise you. You do what I'm asking. I can't wait to see you on the other side.
I think the world operates from a state of wanting everything to be convenient, and there's nothing more convenient than you just letting them know what you do and being available and accessible.
One of the things that I think is the biggest problem with social media is fear. People are scared. They're like, what are people going to think of me? And what are people going to say of me? And, am I going to get any likes? Am I going to get any interaction? Trust me, even though people aren't liking or hitting the like button or the share button or the love button or whatever it is, they're still seeing it, bro. Then they can't unsee what they just saw. Get yourself out there. Don't worry about if people are interacting with it. The more you do it, I promise, the more interaction you're going to get. But you got to start somewhere. Start now. Start today. Don't wait another minute. Or you can end up like a lot of these businesses that are not longer here, are any longer here anymore.
Because they're secret agents.
Or a lot of agents that never even had the opportunity to get the business because they're secret agents, because they're scared to get themselves out there. The more you post, the more you put out there, you're going to build a machine that will be unstoppable. No one's going to be able to stop it except you.
Ooh, I love that.
I think we're going to wrap it up here. So if you guys, again, hopefully we can party with you next Wednesday. If not, happy Halloween. I hope you guys have the best Halloween ever. Make sure you guys take those kids out there, build some memories, and don't forget to scare the shit out of them, bro.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's the best part of Halloween. See you next time.
Peace.
Yeah. I'ma need you all to hear what I'm saying. Success is a plan that takes years in the making. When nobody did, I believed. Had to let go of things I did not need. Cut off some friends in the process. What could I say? I could no longer carry the dead weight. Get off